Tits and giggles. Tits and giggles. Welcome to Tits and Giggles. I'm Keisha.
I'm Kaya.
And we have Simone, the producer, in the back.
Yep.
And together we are Tits and Giggles Unedited.
Warning, please be advised that this podcast is for entertainment purposes only and should not be considered as fact or advice. Please be advised that at some point you may need to adjust your volume due to screaming and loud laughter.
Alright, so I was having a discussion with my little yak, and we was talking about dudes approaching women, and he was just being like so close-minded. I'm like, there's reasons for certain things that women do. Alright, so when somebody approaches you to ask you out, like, what's a turn off? What's a turn off when somebody approaches you to ask you out?
Tell me I gotta drive.
You just met this person. They trying to holler.
Okay. And telling me, yeah, but you gotta drive though. That's crazy.
Like,
She take them first, she take them last. Let her be. Let her be. For me, it's just that they think straight out the gate because they asked me for my number. I'm supposed to just give it to you.
Exactly.
I told my man, yo, you got to work harder than that.
And that's part of the conversation that we had, because my thing was, at what point does their efforts equal harassment? Because women lie to get out of that situation. You ask me for the number, I don't want to talk to you, so I say I got a man. Or I say, I give you a fake number. Or, I say whatever. Because I'm trying to leave this situation. But if you are the mindset, because he was like, some women like to play the game. That's not everybody. You can't put all women in the same category. Just like you don't want me to put all guys in the same category. Mm-hmm. So I'm not Sally. I'm not playing the game for you to chase me. I don't want you.
Chase me.
I'm trying to leave.
Come get me. Come get me.
So do you want to be chased, Simone?
Because I get annoyed real fast. Leave me alone. For real.
So what do you think is harassment? And guys approach you, hey, can I get your number, Mom?
Mine is crazy. Where are you from?
You know that's in New York.
How old are you? Exactly. How old are you? What you said?
What do you consider harassment when a guy tries to get your number? Like after you say, no thank you, or got a man, or whatever it is.
You still following me, asking me for it? Harassment. I go into a store.
See what I'm saying? Why would you have to go to the store?
And you still there when I come out? Harassment. Now you buy my car? Harassment. Now I gotta call the cops. I wouldn't do that. But
You might need to. Shoot, my man hit the girl with the brick when she wouldn't get.
Now, I don't know if we don't know if that was a true story.
Okay.
Yeah, because there's some mumbles about that. That might not have been true.
mm-hmm.
But yeah, so Kaya, what you...
It's just a repeated question. Repeated. I done told you no. 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 And you still asking. I'm like, come on, man, no.
Maybe we gotta do it in sign language.
No. Thank you for telling me because I don't know. I just know no. No, thank you. I like ladies. That don't even work most of the time.
Right, because they find that as like a challenge. Oh yeah? You want to try something?
No.
Second question. If you could go back in time to a specific event, what would it be and why?
Specific.
I don't know that I have one. I was gonna say something crazy.
Let it out.
No,
Let it out. Oh, I think it's got something to do with the edge of the bed.
Girl, bye. Shut your...
Wow.
No, I can't even believe you said that. Man, so one day we was talking, and you know how you just say say something to join in the conversation. It's
No.
not necessarily true. This dummy will not let me live it down. Like, that ain't true. But, yeah, I don't know that I have any vent to. I don't have one. What about you, Simone?
She might got a few.
Yeah, I don't know.
I have to join y'all. I've done a lot of stupid stuff, but I've learned from most of them sometimes. So everything is an opportunity to learn and grow. So
I mean, well, let me run it back.
Oh, snap!
I wish I would have went to A&T.
You said that a lot.
I know, because I really regret that to this day. I really regret not going. So that's an event. If I would have really went, I want to relive that event again.
Mine would just change the trajectory of just like so much.
Ooh, trajectory.
That's why I was like,
Nice word.
and actually I couldn't even change it because it was like already preloaded. So, third question. If you could uninvent something, what would it be? Like if you could take something that doesn't exist anymore. Like the invention of
Bills.
I second that emotion.
Bills.
Not bills.
Yes.
Not
Take it
having to
away.
work for money.
Yeah, take it away.
Just get it for
Having
free.
to work for money. Like, or
Let it grow on the tree.
Yeah, it depends on your gardening skills. How
Oh,
much you have. If you can get your tree to grow good, you got lots of money. If you can't, you struggling.
Well, I'm put here to be taken care of, so I won't have to worry about that.
Okay.
Interesting, girl.
Nah,
I better get you some soil and some seeds so you can grow this tree.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have to worry about that.
Okay.
And I'm getting finer and finer.
Period.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
what's up.
Period.
Yeah. They out here sweating me.
All right. Period.
Alright. Fourth question. What's something
I
that
don't know how to ask somebody to say. You need to stop, but the edges curl up.
Woo! Don't do me. You know I'm out here stepping on these hoes. Don't do me. Listen, is that a wig? No, baby, it's natural.
Oh my gosh, that lady used to ask me that all the time.
Who that?
You know who I'm talking about. Oh,
Ash, you was your hair wig?
yes, all the time. When I used to straighten it,
Yeah.
she would ask me all the time. She would walk by and I'd be coming out my own. Like, yes.
Yo, shut up.
Yes.
The second time?
No.
Oh, that's not like her. Alright, don't worry.
Yeah.
What wig is it?
And then I remember one time she had asked me that, and the little man was walking out his office, and I came around that corner, and she said that, and he was going into the bathroom, and he said, "Yes, that is that girl's hair."
I
said,
remember
"Thank
that,
you."
but I don't remember
Yes.
who said that. I remember that. Yo, I'm saying, I must have been looking fine yesterday. He was all on me, fam.
He like, "Nah, you look a little different from the last time I saw you." Really?
Yeah.
He was up here?
But she
We
smiling.
rolling.
Oh, I forgot.
Yeah.
I'm
Man,
praying.
the girl, no. I'm trying to figure out who his wife is. He said she was from home, not home,
Mhm.
but like.
Another guy.
I'm trying to figure out who that girl is.
I've seen her before.
You seen her before?
Mm-hmm.
You don't know her name?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, remember that.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Next question. What's something that was better when you was growing up?
Not having bills.
I agree with her. Not being in those responsibilities.
Right.
So, yeah.
Responsibilities.
I wish I listened when they be like, "Don't try to grow up too
I can't now,
fast."
Chucky. I got responsibilities.
Oh!
Yo, I want to go to bed at whatever time I want. Turns out the same time my mom used to make me go to bed. I want to do what I want to do.
Getting tired at 8:30.
Shut up.
Yeah, just life in general. You didn't realize at the time that you had no real worries.
Yeah.
Like you were carefree and couldn't even enjoy it because you didn't understand it. And now you got the weight of the world on your shoulders because it's always something, yo.
I wish I could back and like understand how old people were during certain periods, because they always seemed older. But when you think about it, like they wasn't that old. They was like 20 something or 30 something. I wish I could stamp that time. I don't know, just to like analyze where they was, what they was doing. Because people say you too old for this, you too young for that. So I was just trying to get like, I don't know, like an idea of the ages of people, what they were like during certain ages. Because our parents was like 40 years old. Maybe not 40, 30. 30 years old. A little older for you, but I'm like, man, yo, that was mad young. Just like having kids or like early 20s. They was mad young.
Busting wide open.
They were doing the things he said don't do if you want to. But it's just like life is understood, I guess, in hindsight.
For sure.
Because people try to tell you, and you know, as you're young, when you're young, you think you know everything. No, you don't know nothing.
Yeah.
You have yet to begin to understand anything about anything, and I just wish I could have paid more attention to just relax, just chill. Yeah. I mean, I'm not saying I was like a kid that was trying to grow up and all of that stuff, but I still didn't understand the importance of my youth at that time.
Right. But I think that like pushes me to get younger people to understand as far as like money stuff, because I wish somebody would have like, I guess, made me aware or let me know the importance, because I was always aware. Yeah, like I was always aware. I always had like a 401k, but I wasn't putting as much as I should have. And so I definitely try to get people to understand that more, and not necessarily 401k, but just some type of savings. So yeah, I think that kind of like fuels me. And sometimes when, depending on who I'm talking to, you know, it's a struggle, but you know, I try my best.
I definitely agree with you with that. That's my one thing that I don't want to say regret, because I'm having to bust my ass a little more now as an adult to catch up. But that's the one thing I wish I knew more of, and that's the investing early, investing often. Because if you do the legwork where you have your responsibilities are lower, then that compounding will put you mountains ahead. You could actually close the wealth gap if you could teach to invest early, invest often.
Right. I remember seeing a show. Oprah was like, if you put $25 a week away, you'll be a millionaire by the time you retire. But you know, nobody was like, put that money away, put that money. You know what I'm saying? Like I always had the knowledge, but it was the doing part that just wasn't working out. All right. 5th question. A guy told you he needed to test the product before he decided he wanted to be in a relationship with a woman or not.
Test the product.
Would you take that chance and have intercourse in hopes of being in a relationship?
Immediately no.
Yeah.
What?
I'm not doing it.
How about you test my fist to your mouth?
You gotta be bound though.
Let's test that. Because why would you ask me that? That's crazy.
Because that's a true story.
Wow.
True
me.
story. True story.
I think she's just violent.
Right. All the time. He legit just wants to be intimate.
Test the product.
Right.
But
he's like, I need to know what it's like.
Worthy?
Huh?
Is he relationship worthy? not saying that changes the answer because when you put it like that, nobody tests the product.
Right. I don't know. Like, what does that mean? Like, he has a job. He's responsible.
That doesn't
like,
mean that he's a good.
I don't.
fit for
I mean,
it.
I don't.
Yeah.
I haven't
Tested the product.
You can test my product. Left, and right.
Good gracious. So y'all want to pull out like all the stops and tricks?
Yeah.
This girl's like he's fighting somebody.
That is so rude.
You can't pull out all the tricks.
Mm-mm.
In a
Pull out
relationship,
any.
You have to slowly integrate that so that you can't go on that just so he can test the product.
I know, but if you're trying to win somebody over,
And that's not, you're not going to
That's
keep
not
her.
how
That's how
you
you
win
win.
somebody over. Talking about let me test your product.
Sure enough.
Let me send it.
Just know the
Let me
candy.
test your product.
Just know the candy's sweet.
What
Test your
product?
product. Oh my gosh. Alright, does anybody want to add anything else?
I
Alright.
think we're good over here.
Thank you guys for listening to our podcast. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Don't hesitate to share our podcast with your loved ones. You can check out the next podcast of Tits and Gills here on YouTube. Thank you to our subscribers, old, new, and potential. Positive thoughts, and we're out.